Network.
Time it's 83. Wrestling heroes on your TV. On Irish fight, free bucks take flight. Pondwater, Dave and Timmy see you tonight. World class flashback, here we go. Action packed show, don't miss it, you know. Legends roar, in the ring they soar. Memories old, but the action's pure. Championship gold, stories unfold. Join the ride where tales are retold. World class flashback, here we go. Action packed show, don't miss it, you know.
Hello and welcome to World Class Flashback. I am your co-host Timmy C, joined along with Pondwater, Dave himself, everything 1983 World Class Flashback. Pondwater, what's up, man?
Man, living the dream, Timmy C. Excited to be back here with you tonight because we're finally going to get the Iceman King Parsons challenging Harley race for the NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay, so want to go a little behind the scenes here. Pondwater is playing hurt. He believes he has an abscess on one of his upper teeth. And I said, hey, have you seen a doctor? And he said, yep, and took a swig of Dr. Pepper. I'm thinking that's probably not the best for a toothache, but hey, it's Mississippi. You guys do things different down there.
It is what it is. What don't kill you makes you stronger, sir.
Or kills you more. Kills you quicker, I guess. So, tell us what we're looking at. Like you said, we have Iceman King Parsons going against Harley Race for the NWA World title. We're a little less than 2 months away from Harley dropping that title to Ric Flair. So, obviously, we know how this
it's
turn out.
It's under 2 months. I can't tell you what's going on in the territory right at the moment because I don't know if it's internet issues with Cage Match. I can't bring up what I normally reference.
Could be Mississippi internet issues too. I mean,
I got fiber, dude.
Well, Metamucil doesn't count towards your internet. Just so you know.
Wrong fiber. Oh shit.
So, all right.
Back to the drawing board.
Everyone pull up their cock right now. Go to Season 2, Episode 41, World Class Championship Wrestling. It is from October 22nd of 1983. We're going to give you about 30 seconds to a minute. Pondwater is going to tell you how bad his tooth hurts and what has brought it on. What happened?
I don't know, man. I just went and got my crown put back on the bottom.
Sounds like malpractice. I think you might have a lawsuit.
And then all of a sudden, I just any kind of pressure on my upper teeth was hurting, and now I can feel it right up in here. I can press just right there, and I can feel it.
See that?
I'm taking antibiotics. I'm taking ibuprofen, and I'm just tired of my mouth hurting. This has been going on for.
I mean, it's like in high school.
I still have nerve damage from the surgery where they took my wisdom tooth out.
I had my wisdom teeth pulled on top, but on the bottom they said they are growing in exactly horizontally, so you will never have to worry about them. Stephen Brandt is correct. Pondwater does have more pills in him than HBK. Well, with that, let's go to the show.
But HBK was having a good time.
He was. He had sunny. He was having sunny days. Pondwater just having sleep.
What's up with the finger, Timmy?
It's the little thing I put on my mic now.
Oh, I thought you had that as part of the screen.
No, just a little
Oh,
little gift from a lady for everybody out there.
that's nice. Stay classy, Timmy.
All right, we're gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Presented in the most complete form possible.
It's only semi-complete.
Boom, 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 boom. I used to have a bowling ball that had that paint scheme on it, or that globe.
Were you a big bowler?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I used to bowl
Nobody knows it, but the movie Kingpin was actually written about Pondwater Dave.
Yeah, I bowled 3 or 4 times a week. I went to nationals in Billings, Montana, with a 207 average. We got Mercer at ringside welcoming us in this week.
Just gonna leave that right there. Billings, Montana, Nationals bowling 207.
Yeah, I had a 207 average, and I did not even get close to hitting my average, not one game.
Really? So you went to Nationals and were like, I'm gonna throw up a 160. I
Yeah.
could bowl a 160 half drunk.
I think, yeah, but you got to understand the lane conditions at nationals was the oil patterns were different, and
That's why I never spun it. I just threw a straight ball.
I took 2 balls with me, and
I hope you took 3.
And you can only guess what kind of lane conditions you're going to have. So, I mean, I used to have a dolly. I'd come walking in. I'd come
The
rolling.
balls were so big you had a dolly to carry them on.
I had 6 bowling balls. So I had one for all different lane conditions. We get Michael Hayes right out of the gate. Michael Hayes versus Johnny Mantel.
Wrapped around your wrist. By the way, Michael Hayes wearing some phenomenal tights here.
Yeah, and
gray tie-dye is underrated as a color.
David Manning is going to be wearing that Adidas shirt.
By the way,
I got one just like that.
The guy in the Cowboys jersey behind Mark Lawrence is going to throw up later this evening. You can just tell by the way he's moving.
But
those tights, man, that's awesome.
Tie-dye and looking fly.
Don't know if I'd have done it with the red knee pads, but he's kicking ass out there. You know, your favorite new show that you do, That Boy Was Busy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see you do a That Boy Was Busy on Johnny Mantel.
I bet he was.
I guarantee he was.
I mean, all these boys were busy in 83.
Just on the television shows we're watching.
Now, I don't know if you'll notice, they're showing a lot of crowd shots tonight, and the Sportatorium is packed.
Do you think there's a little conflict of interest here with the referee and the wrestler and the booker?
No.
That's a lot of Mantel. All we need is him going up against Dutch Mantel. And then we just have an all Mantel.
All right, they're locking up. Oh. Oh, wow. Mantel shifted the weight and let Hayes eat the mat. That was a nice little touch there. Look at Hayes selling it.
His nose. You know, one time I was on a mechanical bull in Las Vegas, and my head went a little too far forward. Next morning, I woke up and all the hide had been rubbed off my nose. Ugh. And it's painful.
I rode a mechanical bull, and I rode it a lot. And you know, you're squeezing real hard with your legs trying to hang on, but they're metal, so they're not giving any.
Your legs are metal?
No, the the
Oh, the
actual.
bull. Okay, gotcha.
So, man, I took my pants off.
What?
I took my pants off the next day when I got home from work, and my pant. I mean, from my tank down to my knees, the insides of my legs were solid black.
Didn't
mean-
think I was getting a taint story tonight, but all right. I'm in.
I'm telling you. I mean, just from
Did you ever injure yourself riding a mechanical bull?
no.
It's not fun. I would not advise
I mean,
it.
I was sore. My legs were sore, but no. I remember when Urban Cowboy came out. There was a
Great
there was-
movie.
there was a
Great
bar like 2 miles from our house.
Gillies.
No, it was called Bronco Billy's, and they had a
Okay.
mechanical bull.
Similar though.
And we'd be
Bronco
up there.
Billy's is
We'd
similar.
ride our bicycles up there like around 11 o'clock in the morning, begging the guy to let us come in and ride the bull. He couldn't let us in.
Because you wanted to be John Travolta.
Oh, God, yeah.
See, not me. I wanted to be Wes.
Your winner,
Michael.
Michael P.S.
Not yet. P.S. Is it? Is he P.S. here?
Yeah, I think he's already P.S.
What does P.S. stand for?
Well,
I know it ain't postscript.
Michael Hayes would tell you that it means purely sexy,
He's wrong.
but the crowd said it stood for prissy sissy.
That could be. That's truer here. Purely sexy ain't ever described Michael Hayes.
I don't know. My mom thought he hung the moon.
I'm sorry. What?
Oh, my mom loved Michael Hayes.
She seen him, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing? Does that guy got a fan in the ring? Oh no, that's the camera. It's like, it's that hot. We just gotta blow Mark Lawrence in between matches.
Oh, we're having a flashback. We're gonna go. Oh, we're bringing Kamala in to interfere in the Jimmy Garvin David Von Erich match. We're recapping because we're already
That
building.
policeman smoking a cigarette. Got him a lung dart in.
I mean, we're already building. This is the beginnings of building towards Star Wars Thanksgiving. Look at they're throwing drinks and cups.
Well, I mean, the police officer is smoking a heater outside the ring. So,
And David runs, gets the claw. And look at Kamala. He's selling that claw for all it's worth. And David doing the claw is just so believable. Hey now.
you thought, whoa.
Do you know who that Dallas Cowboy jersey is of?
Probably Danny White, if I had
It's
to
number
guess.
33.
Oh, Herschel Walker?
Tony Dorsett.
Oh, same thing.
I think Herschel was 34.
Herschel Walker is better than Tony Dorsett.
Shit. Why? Because Herschel got God-given ability. No, Herschel came in. You had the opportunity to have Danny. You had the opportunity to have Herschel Walker and Tony Dorsett in the backfield, and Herschel Walker did not want to be a team player that way.
Because he was better.
I'm not saying that Herschel Walker wasn't a great running back, but
Tony Dorsett was washed by the time Herschel got there.
yeah, but but I'm just saying that. I love that we're telling the story that Kamala's scared of the claw.
Well, of course.
Notice they don't try to kiss David like they do Carrie.
But no, he's a little uglier. Oh, someone tried to. See, I think it would be better if they tried to kiss Bronco Lubitsch because he was going through the crowd.
Oh, now we're going to see a little Iceman, that great Kabuki. I guess we're going to build
to stock music.
Yeah, we're building up. Oh, is this a music video?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm pretty sure the original music video would have probably been to We Are Family.
Yeah, they usually try to get it something close to it. Yeah. So I can imagine.
But this
butt.
They're doing a big time feel here with promoting Iceman because he's challenging the 7-time heavyweight champion of the world.
Stephen Brandt once again bringing the heat, at least world class. Their music videos weren't as weird as the Memphis ones were. Those were pretty weird.
They did a music video on the Fantastics, and I'm pretty sure
Mid-South was pretty weird with the Fantastics one too.
I think they used Sharp Dressed Man. But they do Kerry Von Erich. I'm holding out for a hero.
Holding out.
They did a world class video with "You May Think I'm Crazy" by the Cars. They did a Kerry Von Erich Eye of the Tiger video. That's the one where he's on the horse. And it's obvious it's Eye of the Tiger because they'll actually put a tiger and zoom in on his eye, but the music doesn't match
it. Zoom in on his eye.
Yeah, it's literally the eye of the tiger.
Well, Stephen, it wasn't just in the South. All wrestling did this. Music companies weren't paying attention to it.
Yeah, you could get away with that in the 80s.
You could get away with it pretty much until the late 80s. And that's when music companies were like, wait a minute, they're starting to make some money off this.
They got away with it until Turner owned a wrestling company.
I think it was kind of with the rise of Hulk Hogan. That's why he had to switch from Eye of the Tiger to Real American. Was that a pot leaf that he was wearing?
Kind of looked like it.
Art Cruz, and I'm pretty sure they spelled his name wrong.
They did spell it wrong.
What are we doing? He's your guy.
Art Cruz only came in. He wasn't. He was more of a. He had a great career up in Missouri, but Art Cruz was here. They spelled him Kruz for some reason.
Gorgeous.
Look at that finger. Did you see someone shoot the finger, Garvin the finger right there on camera?
Terrible. You'd like to shoot Sunshine in the finger, wouldn't you? A couple of them.
Bang, bang.
The Sunshine. She's like Ohio State University.
Mm.
Do you think it? Oh my! What are we doing? We're still getting incest. Surely his wife's got to be driving that. Like, we got to make this. We got to make this better. You got to start kissing him a little more.
Maybe she's cousin by marriage.
I'm thinking that would have probably ripped up a marriage because ain't no way.
No, Sunshine got this gig. Sunshine got this gig because her predecessor was causing problems at the house.
Well, Sunshine would be causing problems at the house too if they weren't cousins. Trust me.
Oh, Chris Adams out here talking about.
But we don't know how to turn the house mic up on the TV. So we only heard about half of what he had to say. Chris Adams out of here on his way to a trailer park with Bruce Pritchard.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
She looks like she's having a good time out there. I will say that.
She is so natural in front of the camera.
Just think of the career she could have had as a stripper.
All right. Former Central States heavyweight champion Art Cruz. All right. I may be able to get some background info now. But Art Cruz, like I said, I don't understand the misspelling. I don't understand why they just brought him in to be a job guy for a couple episodes.
Yeah, he's got a good look about him.
Maybe. I mean, and they're giving him a little something here that Garvin's just not using him up.
Kind of reminds me of Jake Bullitt from No Holds Barred. Played by Bill Eadie, of course. She loves Gorgeous Jimmy. Besides Sunshine. Well, and Precious also. Oh. Looks like Mr. Cruz may have been dipping into the testosterone pills a little bit, judging by that back.
Cage Match spelt his name correctly. I'm guessing next week we're going to see him in there with Kamala. This was taped on October the 7th. On October the 5th, they were in Lawton, Oklahoma. David Von Erich defeated Harley Race, which would have been in a non-title. Chris Adams, Jimmy Garvin, no contest. Iceman defeated Michael Hayes. Johnny Mantell defeats Boris Zukov. Buddy Roberts defeats Mike Bond. And this doesn't sound right. Because it's got the same date, 10/7. There was no way they were in Durant, Oklahoma. I don't think this date's correct for David Von Erich and the Iceman against Roberts and Hayes. This following, we're coming up this Monday night. Well, let me talk about the last Monday night. The Monday night taping that's going to air on Saturday Night Wrestling the very next night. Boris Zukov defended Ken Johnson. Chris Adams defeats Black Gordman. Iceman over the Mongol. Michael Hayes over Johnny Mantell. Buddy Roberts over Art Cruz. And Harley Race defeated Kamala by disqualification, and that was for the NWA World Title. But Monday night in Fort Worth, 3 days after this was taped, we had Boris Zukov and Chris Adams to a time limit draw. Coco Samoa defeated Mike Reed. Michael Hayes defeats Jose Lothario. Johnny Mantell over Mr. Ebony. And for the world-class six-man tag team titles, the Freebirds defeat the Von Erichs. I would imagine that's the match that they showed, and they ran out of time, so you didn't get to see hardly any of it. We're going to get the Junkyard Dog in on our next set of TV tapings at the Sportatorium. And I was there for that one. And you might get me on camera because I'm sitting. Let me see if they're showing. Well, actually, I'm sitting with my back to the hard cam. Like right where he's talking to the camera, I will be sitting on that section. So I'm looking. I mean, I'm right in the middle of the ring, about halfway up. I went to the State Fair of Texas that day, and then I took my friend Lisa.
Art Cruz would go on to be a prison guard and a warden. He does not have a Wikipedia page, though.
Here we go. Mark Lawrence got that bow tie, got the
and his ruffled feathers.
Got the ruffles.
David Von Erich out there because we can't have a title match without a Von Erich somewhere.
The defending champion tonight has held the world title more times.
By the way, Harley Race wearing the exact same robe he'll be wearing in 2 months when he loses that title.
That robe is iconic.
Hanging on your wall somewhere, isn't it?
No.
Oh. Terrible robe though. The zip, you don't need a zipper if you got a belt there.
Look at David wearing a Kerry Von Erich t-shirt.
Why is Kerry Von Erich giving the German Nazi salute?
It does look like it.
What are we doing here? It's Juneteenth. It looks exactly like it. Look at him.
Harley Race is animated.
He should tell him he's the greatest champion on God's green earth. 1983, we haven't invented breakaway pants yet, so Iceman got to pull the pants all the way down.
Harley's got all the snaps on that belt, not fastened. Look how he presents it.
The world belt.
Hey, I'm going to tell you, I had the opportunity to hold the 10 pounds of gold up. I've refereed an NWA world title match. Not that particular version of it, but.
Darren Staley's here. We'll start talking about blind country singers in a minute. Classic staple of Harley to take a backdrop. I don't know anyone took a better backdrop than Harley.
Wow, we're getting instant replay now. in slow-mo. What a Harley looks like he's all business.
Should we be concerned that Darren Staley spent the past month involved in the seedy world of micro stakes online poker?
Ah,
All right,
kinda-
so we're teaching Stephen Brandt to spell steel because he spelled it wrong. It's Steel, steel.
yeah, it's a noun, not a verb.
And I'm pretty sure it wasn't steel. Pretty sure that was kayfabe.
But
So is Darren Staley rich now is the real question.
well, Darren Staley didn't really grasp the basics of Monopoly on the go. So
You play that nerd ass game too?
yeah, every day. I'm trying to get 198 Star Wars stickers. I've got 171 of them.
Nerds. Worse than wrestling nerds. And wrestling nerds are bad. Trust me.
What would give you the impression I'm a wrestling nerd?
You know what? That's your least nerdiness. That Monopoly goes way worse. So far, Darren Staley's won $140. I'm in. Sounds like my sports.
Harley Race does the diving headbutt and hurts himself on Iceman's head.
So Darren Staley's won $140, taking him over 200 hours.
He's going to walk around. He's fixing to see. He's going to walk into David Von Erich. Watch this. Boom.
Yes,
and he sells it.
Watch this racist headbutt.
He sells it. Iceman comes up smiling. Like he's doing that. He's doing that before headbutting the Samoans was a thing.
Jesus.
What a great spot, man.
It was not a great spot. It's a terrible spot.
You're terrible.
Yes, I am.
It absolutely popped the crowd.
For all the wrong reasons. Man, that belt looks like it's been worn a little bit.
It has. That belt has a lot of personality. It breaks my heart that it hangs in Triple H's office.
Why? Would you prefer you were wearing it now?
No, I would prefer it would be. I prefer that it would be residing in Huntsville, Alabama.
Well, you'd probably prefer that it be residing at your house, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, I know it wasn't, but how cool would it be to go to StarCast to get a photo op with the big gold and the 10 pounds of gold?
I'm sure if he asked, they would loan it to him.
There was a time they might have.
I still bet. Well, maybe not now. Been a few bridges that were. Well, I won't even say the bridges were burned. That just you're working with the wrong people.
Yeah.
I guess we'll find out how that works in Dallas this week.
What
That'll
a
be
nice
fun.
suplex. Suplex.
I'm sorry. What
Gordon Sully called it.
did you just call it? A suplex?
Yeah, good. Gordon Sully used to call it a suplex.
Good Lord.
It's a suplex. But Iceman got him up. I mean, he laid him down perfectly. Now watch him. He's going. Boom!
Harley's very animated here.
Harley,
Harley not usually super animated.
he's walking and talking. Now he's gonna drop that knee.
Yeah, he said,
Boom!
looked like he was contemplating the head button, was like, "Nah, piss on that."
Darren Staley says Efren laid him down perfectly once.
We also said one day he played 14 tournaments across 12 hours to make $2, but he won. Did you win? I don't know that you actually won. Monetarily, you came out ahead.
And I'm also playing. I also play Yahtzee with friends every day.
I like Yahtzee.
Well, download Yahtzee with friends and
no, I like it. I like it in person. I hate the internet.
No, I play it on the app every day. I've been playing it for. I think I've been playing about 8 years.
Hey,
I'm like level 86.
Did you play a 12-hour tournament?
No.
To make $2?
No.
No, you played it to make nothing. Darren Staley has you whooped.
Harley just didn't use the rope to break the hold. He used the rope for leverage to throw Iceman to the floor.
But he didn't go over the top, so it's not a DQ.
Right. Oh, no, you ain't going nowhere.
Speaking of DQ, oh no, we'll skip that for now.
Iceman's no selling the ring post.
By the way, I want to talk to Pondwater real quick about this place that he sent me to eat dinner last night. It was very mediocre and way overpriced. Doe's Eat Place.
No, I told you about Doe's Eat Place, and you said we have one in Kentucky. And
yeah,
I said, it's my experience.
I hadn't eaten there, and there's a reason I hadn't eaten there.
No, they're offshoots. They're offshoot locations.
By the way, they're
not as good as the original.
So they say their fries are hand cut. So when you get hand cut fries, what do you expect? You expect a little sogginess because you can't cook real fries super crispy, right?
Yeah. You know better than me.
These fries came out directly out of a bag.
Oh, no, everything at the original one in Greenville, Mississippi is as it says it is.
I got a 10-ounce filet,
but I've ate
French fries and a salad. $60. Are you kidding me?
Dude, you ain't got to tell me.
Well, then I was informed that I was supposed to try their hot tamales.
Yeah, they're
because I didn't know that was what they were famous for.
Yeah, they're good. I mean, it's hard to eat all that stuff. I mean, the steaks are huge. I mean, you went fillets.
They had a 5-pound sirloin on the menu. I'm like, who the hell?
It was actually 3 pounds, isn't it?
No, they had a 5-pound sirloin.
Yeah, when we went there, I got the
old 96er. I don't know.
We got it's like a 42-ounce porterhouse, and I shared it. Me and my granddaughter split it.
She got 4 ounces. You got the other.
No, but it's one of those. The original in Greenville, Mississippi, is truly one of the best steaks you'll get. But we've been to the one. They opened one, and it's not in business anymore.
There's about 7 of them.
But
I think there's one in Biloxi, and
but those offshoots are never as good as the original.
Well, it was. I mean, I won't say it was bad. It was just mediocre. And for $60 for a plate,
if y'all ever come visit, we'll take you to JD Gibbs Country Store that does steaks on the weekends. It's an old 100-year-old grocery little store, and they do steaks on the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and it'll be a good time. And the food's excellent. We went for Father's Day when my daughter was here visiting.
One of them places we got around here that's real good is Lambert's Cafe. It's over in Sykeston, Missouri. Home of the Throwed Roll.
Well, that where they throw the rolls?
Yeah, they got a good menu.
I've seen that on the Food Network before.
Man, that food's good. Now, if
Hey, we
you
got
go on
Bronco
like a
Lubitsch at
Sunday,
ringside.
expect a 2-hour wait. What? Oh,
I
they
just
got to have a
noticed that
second referee?
We got 2 referees for this match.
Well, with David Von Erich's ass out there, you got to watch him because he'll be taking a cheap shot anytime he can get one.
Well, Harley, of course, will instigate it. And then David's got that hot temper.
Is that Elvis on the corner there?
There,
See, look at him grabbing his foot.
he tried. He
He
tried to
didn't
kick
try
him.
to grab his foot. He grabbed his foot.
Well, he tried to kick him. He did grab his
David
foot.
Von Erich is a cheater.
No, Harley Race tried to kick David. Harley Race tried
Race
to
was
kick.
trying to step out of the ring, and David grabbed his foot and
Oh
pushed
my
him back in.
God. Is this how it's going to be when you're calling live action on Markout Moments, July 19th for BIW?
Bayou Independent Wrestling?
Is that how it's going to be?
No, I call it as I see it. And Harley was trying to get out of the ring. David didn't want to give him the breather, so he grabbed his foot and pushed him back in the ring. Should have been an immediate disqualification.
Oh my God. Harley was trying to get disqualified because he knew that David was going to fight back, but David caught his foot and pushed him back.
That is, you were so wrong. Harley selling here.
I might have to go back and watch this with sound so I can see if they address that Bronco Lubitsch is at ringside.
They've not.
The need for 2 referees. Head to the dick.
They have not addressed that Broncos beside the ring. Swinging net breaker.
Perfectly executed. Did not hook the leg. Iceman kicks out with authority. One, two.
Why is he counting the pins? He just said on top for the 7th time.
I couldn't tell if Harley was going to pull his knees up or.
Well, why doesn't David Von Erich grab him and throw him in the ring?
It's not a lumberjack match, Tim.
Well, if Harley had come out there, he'd have done it. Probably giving him a shot on the way.
Harley trying to do a pile driver on the floor. Oh, he ends up.
Just don't do it on a table because Hulk Hogan will end your career.
Four.
Reminder, it's a 20 count.
Yes. All right, we set him up for the butt. Nope. Oh, what with the clothesline instead? But Harley Race is not done. He will.
I can see it's now they mention it. Bronco is on the outside of the ring to watch David Von Erich, notorious cheater.
Is that what the verbiage they
he
used
didn't
on the
say-
broadcast?
He didn't say the notorious cheater part, but he did say he is out there to watch David Von Erich. But why would you be out there if you didn't think David Von Erich was a notorious cheater?
Hey, David Von Erich spent a year in Florida just taking liberties and breaking all the rules.
See, look, you're trying to slap his ear.
Now look, Harley's going to take a shot at David. Oh, he slapped him.
He thought he was going to attack him. Oh, cheater!
1, 2, 3. Dusty
Oh,
finished.
he's going to count the 3. No. See, Bronco Lubitsch finally
Bronco's
doing
like,
his
nope.
damn job.
Nope,
Bronco
we're not having
finally
that.
doing his job.
Bronco said, nope, David knocked shit out of him.
Bronco said, David Manning, you aren't shit. I made the call. No, the point is moot, not mute. What are we doing? You used to call the news, sir. He said the point, and very clearly, the point is mute, not moot, mute. Just pointed out 8 times Iceman had race pinned.
This would have been a good opportunity to turn Iceman heel right there, though. David cost me the world title.
We're going to have a heel versus heel match because David Von Erich, obviously a heel, interfering in the match.
Yeah, Harley Race knew that David's a hothead, and so he baited him.
He was trying to get out of the ring and got pushed back in.
So now
Roy D. Mercer back here at the ringside.
What do you think Bill Mercer's saying here?
Well, I can hear him, so.
Oh, well, let me see what he's saying. He's like, well, Harley Race had all he could do. David slapped the piss out of him.
Kevin Von Erich versus Terry Gordy next week.
Kevin Von Erich versus Terry Gordy is always a good match.
All right.
You know what else is going to be a good match? Nate Collins versus Nate Bradley. When Bayou Independent Wrestling presents Caught in the Crossfire, Saturday, July 19th at the West Monroe Convention Center. But if you can't make it to the West Monroe Convention Center, lovely West Monroe, Louisiana, join us on Mark Out Moments.
Well, that's
Dollar Dave, Timmy C, TJ Stevens,
Dollar Bill Dave,
whoever he is, changes his name.
I know,
but they're going to be calling all the action. I got you hooked up with the ringside interviews. We're going to broadcast it live right here on Mark Out Moments.
Did you say lovely West Monroe, Louisiana?
That's what I said.
Oh, well, that's debatable.
But we also have Frankie Thomas. That could potentially steal the show.
Frankie Thomas looks like someone I can hang with.
In the semifinals of the down in the Bayou tournament, we have PJ Hawks versus Exodus Prime. Exodus Prime with his new coach, John Saxon, will be at ringside. Ray Fury versus Hunter Law. This is the other semifinal match for the Down in the Bayou tournament. Bam Bam Malone's challenging Barrett Brown for the BIW Deep South Heritage title. If Bam Bam wins that belt, he will become a Grand Slam champion in BIW.
He will not.
And for the main event, for the BIW Southern title, the champion, Caleb Conley, will be defending against the exclamation point, the 2-time former NWA Light Heavyweight Champion, a former BIW Southern Champion, Mr. Steve Anthony.
Do you want
It's
my
gonna be-
commentary on that? Or?
Huh?
I think Caleb Conley's going to win that match.
We shall see, said the blind man. We shall see. But it's caught in the crossfire, live on Mark Out Moments. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
It's rolling right across the bottom there.
And if you-
YouTube.com.
And if you're watching us on Facebook or X, you'll see one match on that platform. But if you want to watch the rest of the show, you're going to have to come to our YouTube channel.
Exactly.
For a great night of pro wrestling, Value Independent Wrestling. It's one of the premier wrestling organizations in the country.
I hear they have a terrible referee there, though.
Yeah, but he's off that night.
Just doing ringside interviews for us, huh?
Right, because I'm not cleared. I'm not cleared to return to the ring.
Well, I noticed you didn't have your neck brace anymore, so you.
I went to chiropractor, and I don't have to wear the neck brace, but I'm still. I mean, I'm supposed to. But
do you think the tooth might stem from that?
It's 94 fucking degrees outside. This thing's hotter than 2 ticks fornicating in a wool sock. I'm not wearing it.
It's supposed to be 2 rats in a wool
I'm getting
sock.
prickly heat. That's not the kind of heat you want to get.
That's not the heat you want. Although there will be plenty of prickly heat at Bayou Independent Wrestling, July 19th. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us right here on World Class Flashback. I am Timmy C.
I'm Pondwater.
Take us home.
We're out of here.
Thanks for joining us, guys.